Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today it's pure survival, folks. I'm going to show you what I was able to make. We went to the supermarket, no meat whatsoever, apart from 6 chicken legs and 2 chicken Marylands, and this is how it went down, okay? This is how I created something. Alright, so there was a bag of frozen cauliflower. We're just going to cut those little florets up. We've let it defrost for about 20 minutes or so, so it cuts a little bit easier. We just cut those up into halves and nice little pieces like that. Real simple, and that can all go straight back into that dish that I've just had them all in, just like that. There we go. All the cauliflower's there. I'm going to season it up, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Oven sitting at 180 degrees, and that is then going to go straight into the oven. Right, we're going to leave that for about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Right, I've got an oven dish here, a little bit of oil that goes straight in like that. We're going to add in a good couple of teaspoons of hoisin sauce, straight like that, very simple. And we're going to add in around about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons worth of oyster sauce. I'm just keeping this really simple, this flavour. A little bit of white wine that goes straight in like that. You could use the Zhaojing wine, or you could use a sherry as well, a dry sherry as well. We're going to mix all that together. We're going to make this a really nice little sauce, just like I've done right there. Very, very simple. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Marylands. I'm going to cut the legs off the Marylands, and the meat can just go straight into that dish, just like I have thrown there. So cut those legs off, very simple. Feel your way with the knife until you get to that joint, and then put the knife through. Right, just put those straight in. Legs can go straight in. That's the 2 Marylands. We've got the drumsticks. Drumsticks, they can all go straight in. They don't need any cutting or anything like that at all. Just put those all straight into that oven dish. Okay, and we're going to cook these off for a little while, believe it or not. Make sure we get everything coated as much as we possibly can, and look, if you can let them marinate for a little bit, be even better. This is just an every night dinner. We had no time at all to actually prepare. I thought I'd run the camera and let you see how I'm creating something out of absolutely nothing. I've got a red onion. I'm just going to top tail and skin that, right? And all we need to do is, I'm going to give these a rough chop, nothing too serious, not quite a quarter cut, just give them a rough chop, just like that. Okay, and this is going to add a nice sweet oniony flavour to our meat. Just push those over the top like that. It just looks pretty like that, doesn't it? Okay, and I just can't believe the way the supermarkets are being raided at the moment by panic buyers and everything else. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I've kept my refrigerator and my freezer stocked, but some people are going to extremes. Alright, that's going off into the oven around about 40 minutes. Just before that 40 minutes is up, we're going to take out the cauliflower. That is actually cooked at this point. We're going to load it up with some cheese, just cheese of your choice. I'm just buying or using a shredded cheese that I normally buy, and that's going to go under the salamander. So I'm going to turn the grill on, put that in the oven. The chicken can come out of the oven. Put that aside. That chicken's going to, also the cauliflower's going to take around about 5, maybe 8 minutes, and I'm going to wait for it to go nice and crunchy. Look at that. How good does that look? Right. Now, let's get ready to serve up. I've had a little bit of rice cooking in the rice cooker, around about a cup and a half's worth of rice. And now, this is a nice little trick. We put that into a ramekin. We get the ramekin, tip it up onto a plate like that, and you end up with these great little rice stacks. How nice and neat does that look? Something we used to do in the restaurant back in the day. Okay, all we need to do now is serve up the rest of our food. So, put down as many drumsticks or as much chicken as you're able to buy onto the plate like that. Make sure you try and keep that plate clean. Try and hide any of the drips and everything else. Make sure you clean your bench down. The only thing we need to do now is just serve up some of our cauli bake, or our cauliflower and cheese bake. They can go straight on. And don't forget, get a little bit of that sauce and pour that over the rice. It will just make that a little bit more moist and even a little bit more tasty. Just carries those flavours through a little bit better. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. In these times of need where people are going ballistic and raiding our stores and there's hardly anything to eat, I'm doing my best to show you what I am going through and how I'm creating different types of recipes. This is probably a good thing for me because it's actually pushing me a little bit harder and faster in creating something a little bit different and making my imagination work a little bit harder. I hope what I'm doing is helping you. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media who might be going through something very similar. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. More importantly, you want to learn this sort of stuff? You want to learn how to make this sort of stuff? Well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat what I created, and I will catch you next time. Bye!